I just thought it'd be good to tell you my story and why do you even give a shit about it? Or why should you? Well, let's start from the beginning. I was forced into retirement at early 60s. And I've been online for the past 10 years or so. And done extremely well there. But getting there wasn't easy by any means. Because when you're forced into retirement, it's like losing a job. But in my mind, it was worse. But then again, it was my mind, right? But I'll tell you why I thought it was worse. If you lose a job and you're 35, 40, 45, not that big a deal. You'll get another job, provided that you've got what it takes to go look for it and get it, right? Now, when you become in your 60s and you're forced to retire, there's just not a whole lot of people that want to hire some 60-year-old guy to do something when they can hire somebody younger, do the same thing. That doesn't always prove to be true, but that's what a corporate employer might think. Anyway, it's an emotional roller coaster because you feel like shit to begin with. You're worthless. Nobody wants to hire you. What are you going to do? How are you going to provide for your family? How are you going to pay bills? Do you have savings? Do you have anxiety? Maybe some depression? Maybe you want to think about, yeah? Don't. There's easier way out. But I'm not going to get into the easy way out as much as I want you to understand that I understand where you're coming from. I've been there. Done that. Got the t-shirt, ate the chips, the whole thing. But what I want to tell you is there's light on the other side if you're willing to look. That's what's important. And it takes a little bit of time to get there. You're not going to get there overnight. You need to set in your misery for a while. And then, I don't care what your mess is. Your mess is your message. This is why I'm telling you, this is my message. Because I went from a broke, out of work, 60-year-old guy to someone who has, let's just say, an extremely good savings. I have a full brick home, 2,000 square feet, full basement, paid for. Brand new car, paid for. All because of going online and doing what needs to be done. Now, I'm not telling you that to brag by any means. I'm just telling you, you can do this. And I'm here to help. I had some people that helped me, and I'm just passing that along. Because there's a prayer that a good friend of mine used to say to himself, and it's about speaking, to yourself, which when you're in that position, you talk to yourself a shitload. Not necessarily in good ways. But if you think about it, your prosperity prospers other people. Their prosperity prospers you. So keep that in mind on a daily basis as you go through this. And just remember, your message, and your prosperity comes from others as their prosperity comes to you. Yeah? In a different way, kind of a twist on it. But it's there. And it's a mind-bending trip, and not in a good way. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm not going to get into how big my family is and where I live and any of that, because that's not really important. For me, what's important is to let you know I've been in that place where you've just lost your job, you were forced into retirement, and what the hell do you do next? That's tough. But you can get through it if you keep moving forward. You know you're going to fail at stuff, so hey, it happens. Keep going. It's not how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times can you get up after you've been knocked down. It only has to be one more. Because as long as you get up that one more time, I'm guaranteeing you will be successful. So, I hope my story helps. If you can relate, do me a favor, hit the subscribe, hit a like, and how about a comment? Tell me what it's like in your life. Tell me where you're at. Have you experienced this? Have you lost your job and you don't know where you're going, but you made it through? Or didn't and you're looking to make it through? I can help either way. Later. Have an amazing day.